everybody. I'm Gary Palmer Jr., you're you, and together we are minting coins. Here in this great January 11th, 111, and seems like a really special day. Is a special day for a lot of different reasons. And yeah, we're going to be doing some cool things in Web3 and the NFT space, checking out, talking about the Mutant Hounds, Mutant Hound projects. A lot of people talking about Yuga vibes and the Yuga universe or Yuga adjacent, and then Yuga Direct talking about the trial of Jimmy and the latest news coming out about the game there, the NFT mint drop there, and what they're going to be doing. So starting off the show with Ada.eth. Happy New Year. Welcome. Whiskey Wednesday. Cheers. Cheers to you. Cheers to Web3. How you doing?
I'm great. Hey everyone, happy Whiskey Wednesday. Happy 2023. This is the first show since the new year. We have been on a little bit of hiatus, spending some time with our family, much needed break, but we're back and we are ready to dive in. I am Ada.eth, also Unfolded Life, and I have been in a space since 2016 and it just keeps getting better. We've been talking about so many great things on this show, and Yuga Labs is one of the projects that's near and dear to my heart. I have shared many stories with you guys, how when I first saw it, I thought nothing about it. Biggest mistake of my life. I'm happy that Gary here, my soul-bound token, didn't take my advice, would have been the greatest mistake. And it continues to be one of the greatest projects that we have been involved in. Some of the best people that we met during NFT NYC and all of the great parties have been through Yuga Labs. So I'm so happy. Let's dive in.
Yeah, Yuga Labs, and also shout out to VCon, another great conference out there. Yeah. And yeah, definitely excited to get into Yuga. Is like, definitely, really lucky at the time, and definitely I feel kind of lucky getting into, definitely feel lucky, directly lucky getting involved with the Mutant Hounds. Captain America was on the show, Steve Miller, and he was talking about Captain America, right? Was talking about,
I think so.
Yeah, the Mutant Hounds, and when they were in the mint process. So if we would have known a little bit earlier, we would have had a couple extra. But we're really lucky to been able to snag the 4 that we did. And yeah, actually, it gets just a little bit cooler in terms of the numerology. My Bored Ape is 3636 BAYC, and 184.eth was able to score the Mutant Hound collar 3636. So so that's the mutant collar that I'm going to be burning today and unveiling. So it's going to be the matching 3636 BAYC, or I'm sorry, MH mutant. Yeah, doggy. So we're gonna see what that's all about. And yeah, so that's gonna be cool. Super excited to do that. I like doing those mints, and sharing all that with everybody. But hey, listen, like I said, I'm Gary Palmer Jr.eth. This is Ada.eth, and we are minting coins, and encouraging you to like this video, subscribe to this channel, check us out at mintingcoins.com, become a member, see what it is that we're doing, support us at Minting Coins, and it also supports us at web3domains.com, where we're creating content, helping create visibility for writers, and yeah, helping onboard people into the Web3 ecosystem. So really excited to be doing that with you, and yeah, and everybody on the stream, off the stream, members, viewers, subscribers. Means a lot. Hey, how do I sound, by the way?
Sound great.
Do I sound great? I forgot to move my mic near me.
Oh,
It's been a while. I forgot how this works.
that did not sound great.
Sorry.
Very, very sorry for that. This is what happens if you take 3 weeks off. Literally, they say it's like riding a bicycle, but you forget things. You forget the basic things. So bear with us. We have our whiskey, and
Blame it
you
on the
know,
whiskey.
we're passionate as hell. So it's always good.
That's
It's
true.
always good, and it. I always like to say, if there's anything you want to talk about, if there's anything you want to learn about, if there's anything you're curious about, please drop us a note. You can DM us, Minting Coins, on Twitter. You can DM me. I'm Unfolded Life. Gary Palmer Jr., you could drop it in the comments. We're here to discuss really all things Web3 and a whole greater ecosystem. We talk about the technology, we talk about the projects, we talk about the politics, we talk about the future. We both have big dreams about the centralized future, protecting one's identity, and we want to hear from you. So please connect with us.
Yeah, these are the early days, and also this is what is this? This is some sort of bear market, they say. Bear market for ants. Honestly, I am looking. I think there's going to be a bigger dip in the market and all that stuff. But hell, if this is it, if this is the end of the bear market, whatever, I'll take it. Maybe we're going to get a little mini run, whatever. There were so many mini runs in the last bear market. I was so sick of the jumps up. I was just waiting for that final death blow that we got, with the pandemic before it did jump up again. But rain or shine, you got to show up. Rain or shine, you got to keep on learning. Rain or shine, you got to keep on helping people, right? The world's not gonna stop. The sun is still gonna come up tomorrow, right? Even if we don't, the rest of the world is, and so we have to do what we can, control what we can control, inside ourselves, and take the right actions outside ourselves. And we need to do that consistently, in the bear market, in the bull market. And I'm really excited to be in the mindset finally. I feel like I finally have some stable ground underneath me. And in the bear market, I'm building and buying, right? Selectively. Some things I'm buying, but I mean, you're probably buying and selling. But
Yeah.
mainly in the bear market, I'm doing a lot more buying than I'm doing selling. And when the real bull market comes, and we do reach those all-time highs again, and we exceed those all-time highs again, a lot of other people will be buying when all those numbers are going up. And I feel that we're in a position to be selling when all the numbers are going up, which is finally the reverse mentality, right? Blood in the streets, that's when you buy. And and we're hitting all those all-time highs. And also just having that long-term mentality, right? Of like not just 2 years, not just 4-year cycles, but having those 10-year, 15-year, benchmarks in your mind.
Yeah, and I always say this is a great time to get into the projects that might have been way, way, way out of your reach when we were on the top. Like that's kind of how I look at it. And I am more of a collector, but I look at the projects really from a standpoint of, community. And I know we throw the community around a lot, but really what they're building, like what is their trajectory of the future? What are they doing for overall adoption? What is their plan? And most projects, they kind of have the plan on the very beginning, but it's really great to look back and see what they have kept up with. Like, are they where they say they're going to be? How are they expanding? How are they innovating? Because I think that's really, really important. And especially right now, people are going to drop because, we're not seeing these huge highs and lows. And there's a lot of people in the space that are simply here because, for the money. I mean, majority of the people, and I always say there's nothing wrong. I mean, we're here for the money, like, right? We all want to make money. This is one of those few rare times in history where we can actually acquire generational wealth, where we can actually build projects and we can build it really, really quickly. So this is super, super, super exciting from somebody that has been building businesses, right? Web3 is incredible right now. And if you love that energy of, being part of something that's making a difference in the world, this is it. I initially was in advertising space, got totally burned out, wanted to make a difference in the world, and went into nonprofit. And although it was really fulfilling, I realized that I was doing probably twice as much amount of work for half the pay, because the nonprofit world is broken. But I could go on and on and on how this technology can really fix a lot of problems that we have, from voting to transparency, through sort of, bringing communities together, through running organizations differently. But going back to the projects, right? When this new year came, I literally wrote a list of all the projects that I want to buy into. Like all the projects that maybe I got into late, maybe it was way out of my budget. And yes, maybe I won't get into all of them by the end of this year, but having that clear path is like, these are the projects that I have delivered. These are the projects that I really like what they're doing. That's what I'm really setting my goals on. Also looking at, there are going to be some new projects. And I mean, Hounds is like the great example of it, right? It's just like was one of those new projects that came up, and we don't know yet where it's going to go. But in this moment right now, it's really, really exciting.
Super exciting. And yeah, just like the community behind it, the people behind it, the developers behind it, the story behind it, the technology behind it. There's just hitting all the bases. Hitting all the bases with doing it right, running a successful project, running a project that cares, running a project that connects with the audience, building off of, that storyline, I think is an excellent template that other people can definitely aspire to. And granted, it takes money, you know what I mean? It takes money to have been able to kick off the Mutant Hounds project. It takes organization to be able to launch the Mutant Hounds project, and it takes discipline, right? Because they raise millions and millions of dollars, and they actually put that money into their business, their treasury, for them to build the Mutant Hounds project. They didn't just pocket $3 million or whatever the number was, and then move on to the next thing. Right? They know they're going to need that money to keep, to fund the Mutant Hounds business, the Mutant Hounds project. And so that takes discipline, right? To have 7 zeros in the bank and to recognize that money's not yours. That money is essentially the communities, the organizations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they're building off of Yuga too. So, did you have a chance to see the Yuga site and what they said?
Who, me?
Yeah.
What they said about the Mutant Hounds project?
No, what they said about actually the trial of Jimmy.
No, I actually have not seen what dropped today yet.
Okay.
Yeah, so I looked earlier. It wasn't uploaded yet, so yeah.
No, it just came down maybe like an hour ago, maybe less.
Did not see it.
All right. Well, you want to take a look?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's see here. Where'd my screen go? All right. So yeah, man. Here's how we're about to going in. All right, cool. So a glimpse at the road ahead. Don't be a stranger. All right. So, we already saw the trial of Jimmy. That's when we had the video that really had the backstory of Jimmy with his explosive diarrhea, blowing a portal into the sewers. This is how that goes. Yeah, this is not going to get better. And Novax, hey man, what's up? How you doing, Novax?
Yo, hey, sorry guys, I just am kind of stumbling in here without my PFP, and feel totally unprepared. I was in the little waiting room there, just kind of like scrambling, and I finally just gave up, and I was like, all right, I just got to barge in. But anyway, happy holidays, happy 2023. It's good to see you guys this year.
Yeah, welcome. I mean, it feels like
there we go.
Forever.
I don't like doing on the mobile because it's always so unstable with the camera. I'm all like, I feel like it's the least professional way to do this, but I just want to say hi and see you guys. I want to say, guys, this year is our year. I feel like I had an epiphany in the last couple of weeks about where the value is in words and in ENS and domaining in general. Like I really evaluated the scarcity of words more in the last couple of days. And gosh, Gary and I just feel like a different person. I'm really excited about some of the acquisitions I've made and some of the acquisitions to be made, because there's going to be a lot of value changing hands right now. Anyway, I'm sorry I missed the intro. Are we doing Whiskey Wednesday? Is that what's going on? You guys already poured one?
Yeah.
Cheers. I'll join you with a smoke session of California's freshest live resin right here. No, none of that nasty distillate in anything that I vaporize. Only the cleanest and finest. How about you guys? Was your holiday nice? And I understand that there was a mournful loss in the family. I don't know if you guys have talked about that at all on the show or anything at all. And I just wanted to kind of first just acknowledge that and say I'm sorry for your loss, Gary.
Yeah, man, I was really debating if I was going to go into it, and it's hard. Yeah, I lost my brother, and it was definitely very, very difficult, and just starting to reconnect with the world again. Even though the whole situation with the loss of my brother is not over, it's probably going to be an ongoing sort of story in my life. My brother was in an emotionally vulnerable state. Is there a little bit of feedback from somebody?
I'll mute up when I'm not talking.
Yeah, not sure. But my brother was in an emotionally vulnerable state, got taken advantage of. And he lost his life. Very, very sad. It's something I'm gonna be thinking about and struggling with, probably forever. He was very young, 35 years old and whatnot. But man, jumping back to the smoke session, man, just on a side note, potentially adjacent, people out there got to be careful with the smoke sessions and edibles, because there, is talk I've been hearing of like some edibles containing a meth-fentanyl hybrid. I don't know, where there's like fentanyl sometimes, possibly, right? So you just know where you're getting your edibles, or any of your, products that you purchase, because life is crazy and it comes at you fast.
Something that was told to me by a mentor, my insurance agency days, when I first starting kind of in the boiler room, my old boss, Scott, he said, Scott Rice was his name. He was a great dude, seasoned veteran of the phone jockeying business, phone insurance calls, marketing all the time. Punch and pound, smile and dial. Those are some of his favorite, alliterative cliches. And Scott, he said to me, one thing I'll tell you with your vices in life, it was a very paternalistic kind of relationship we had at that point. He said, go with the finest of quality in anything that you smoke or drink. He said, spare, if there's one thing that you should spare no expense on, it's your vices, because it will, number one, limit you from being consumed in them. And if you're going to do anything that's not directly beneficial to your health, then you really truly should enjoy that thing. That thing should be the most fine quality and pleasurable and wonderful thing that you could find. And I just thought his rationality for that made a lot of sense to me. I haven't adopted that entirely. I'm gonna still drink some Bud Lights in my life, but you know what I'm saying. But I think it's good wisdom to follow.
Yeah, I always say, know your farmer, know where your food comes from, know where your smoke comes from, know where your drink comes from, support local, support the people who are supporting your local community. Think globally, act locally. I think it really can change like the way we do life if we really support our local businesses. That's my gem.
We have pretty much perfect weather to do that here too. Like we don't try and things grow that are edible around us. Yeah. We have a lemon tree that people are knocking on our door during the height of the crisis saying, yeah, can I, is it all right? Yeah, please go for it, And so it feels bad not to do more of that, not to grow like more, just a little bit of something, but we have a really cool place down the way that is like in the midst of this residential, area, this organic farm. Mm-hmm. And God, I mean, to me, that's the perfect model, is to have inset within pockets of residential 100%. Living, like really in not conventional farming, because then you're getting drift and from spray and toxic crap, but like some good, natural organic farming with some good buffer in case you do have to apply some kind of, antimicrobial kind of thing that's in hopefully it's a essential oil compound or some crap, it's not going to kill us, just the pests.
Yeah. No, there are definitely ways that we can deal with that naturally. I mean, we have been doing it way before pesticides came along. And, we always think that like what sustainable means is that you have to have everything, right? So you have to have like a cow or goat if you need milk, and you need to have chickens, and you need to grow all your greens, and then you have to have all the fruit trees. But it's actually not true. The power of community is if you do one thing and you have an abundance of one thing, and everybody in your community has an abundance of one thing, right? Then it's so easy to be like, hey, I have eggs, and I have milk, and I have kale, and I have lemons. Like, it becomes so easy then to trade within our own community. And I think that's what we have forgotten how to do. Like, even when we talk about, oh, I have to be sustainable, I have to do all those things. But it's like, I think the first, it's like you want to find the community that can support you. And then as a community, it's so much easier, because it's very difficult for one person, because the space and even like the skill. Like during the pandemic, I was like, I'm going to grow my own vegetable. And I have so much appreciation, because so much work went into growing just 5 tomatoes that like, I can't even tell you. Like, I'm like, wow, there's a real skill that farmers have that we just don't know how to do. Like, we have really forgotten how to grow, how to do simple things, or how much work it takes for the simple things.
I got to tell you about my friend in NorCal who grows commercially huge amounts of cannabis, like you wouldn't believe. I mean, just like ludicrous craziness. And he was the best man at my weddings, one of my best friends in life. And he decided at one point, I'm going to grow some vegetables. I want to see what I can do with vegetables, because he was worried about food security, right? So he's like, I'm just going to see what I can do. The guy's been growing one of the most meticulous and sensitive herbs organically for a long time at scale, which requires some specialized knowledge. Even though he's kind of a simple sort of a dude, like he's a kind of conventional wisdom, like, but he's incredibly bright and capable. And like also dyslexic, still can't spell my name correctly after 20 years of friendship, but he could grow this miracle crop. He's like, all right, I'm gonna see what I can do with some vegetables. The guy's like, Mr. Green Thumb grows just like a cornucopia of vegetables. And at that point, he was at a whole thing, because the grocery stores were like health checking everyone and this kind of thing. They're starting to like get really clamped down on the freedom with like access to food. And he was like, oh, I'm going to put them out of business. He was like, I'm going to grow fruit and I'm going to give it away in front of their store. They won't let people in there. And I was like, bro, this is the most legit response I've ever seen. Just like abundant generosity in response to, this craziness. So anyway, I wanted you guys to know a little bit too. Like, I think a lot in terms of what we're doing here about that. We talk about that a lot, about the freedom aspect of it, and the importance of being able to communicate. And here on YouTube, we and in some of the mainstream platforms, we have to kind of be cautious about what we do say. But I think there's some truths that are coming to light, I've been noticing, and I'm excited about kind of what that means for some of my domains, even, like I have the domains of like the High Wire, which is a broadcast that has been ongoing since the beginning, reporting on some of the nuanced, deceptions that may have occurred over the last couple of years. And so I'm like, dude, like, I hope that these people really now can embrace, because a lot of them have gone off and made their own website, right? Because they were kind of like booted from YouTube and Facebook and whatever. And even then, they still had some of them lesser and greater degrees of success doing their own thing. But I think it's kind of interesting now, isn't it, to imagine like .eth being this framework, like, come and get the highwire.eth, set it up as, the single point of truth of your self-sovereign digital identity, never be rugged again. I love being able to go back to my former colleagues with that message, as opposed to just like, crypto's cool, we might not get censored over here. It's like, here's a way to have your identity immutably.
Immutable money, immutable art, immutable identity. It's the whole crypto game all coming together. And and it takes people in the bear market and the bull market to be spreading the message, to be spreading the awareness, to spreading the adoption, spreading the information, onboarding people. And not just teaching all the cool stuff, but there's all the boring stuff. You got to teach the security. You have to teach the privacy. You have to teach about the scams. You got to like show people the parts that are sharp and scary, the edges, because there's not a help support if we lose the password, and it's all part of the game, and people need to do the work. They have to show up. They got to help people, and they got to remember to take care of themselves too, right? Because man, I fucking hate the whole wag me culture. I don't know if you know that about me. I hate the wag me culture, just because I hate the part of the wag me culture that's just 1,000,000% wag me. And it's like 99% wag me and 1% engagement, or some variation of wag me and engagement, and it's like no truth. And it's nothing about the fact that not everybody is going to make it. You know what I mean? And a lot of people are going to make mistakes, and they're going to sell too early, and they're going to get scammed, or they're not going to buy at all sorts of problems. You know what I mean? And man.
Gary, I realized I wasn't going to make it. That's what changed me. I wag-me checked myself recently, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to make it. I was like, oh no. I had some great NFT art and stuff, but as far as I put most of my investment into ENS, and a lot of registrations, a lot of 2-word crap that I had like pulled off of lists. I thought I was so clever. Oh, look at these are pre-punks from 2017 that had expired and forgotten about, but they're still just crap 2 words. I mean, it doesn't change the fact that they're crap 2 words. Some of them better than others.
I just gotta throw out there, man. Just because it's a 2-word doesn't mean it's crap.
Yes, exactly. But some of my 2 words are definite crap. But yes, I'm big on some 2 words too. I still hand register 2 words even occasionally from time to time. And I even with hyphens occasionally, which I will no longer do, I think, at this point. But over the holiday, I took a proper inventory of like language in the way that I had done with numbers with the 100K project. So I was like, how many words are there? It's okay, 220,000 words in English language. It's not that many. Most of them are going to be conjugations of a core families of verbs, adjective, nouns, which I'm already fairly familiar with from the ENS Vision categories, right? And then I'm searching in the marketplace and limiting to length to like 6 characters, and then doing my search, and then 7, and so on. And I played Scrabble my whole life, and my family loves word games. Did you know, by the way, that Wordle? I started looking at the SEO and search trends and analytics and stuff more closely. Wordle is one of the most searched freaking words on Google. So it's apparently like, whoever has Wordle.eth, it was registered like only in 2022 or something. Like I was like, it took all this time for somebody to figure out like Wordle would be a good snipe. But yeah, I'm seeing the value and the scarcity in words really, really differently now than I was like a week ago.
Yeah, man. I mean, words are cool, and ENS are cool, and yeah, man. Long game as much as you can. You know, like you got to have cash flow, and if you can be buying in the bear market and then selling in the bull market, that's the way to do it. And man, room's filling up. We got like a party walking into our 184 cap.
Yeah, let's go. Start the party off.
Cap just like flew out. There's 184. He's back.
Happy 2023, guys.
And he's gone.
And out.
Cool.
There we go.
184, how you doing? Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Good to see you all. Sorry, I got a bit delayed with some technical difficulties. Good to be here. Good to see you all. It's been a few weeks.
Yeah, we're counting.
It's been a year.
It's been a whole new year, and I think it's been 3 weeks.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh yeah. Are you happy that you're on the 184 show, or are you happy you got a gold?
I cannot believe I'm on minting.
You're on the 184. Yeah, they're on minting coins.
I cannot believe I'm on minting coins. Thank God, guys. This is literally the best right now. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind right now. I can't even believe it. This is besides Captain America, this is probably my rarest NFT I've ever had. So,
your hound.
It's pretty damn awesome.
Yeah. How many hounds are there now? How many gold hounds are there now?
Dude, I was in a car accident a couple days ago, so like I've been dealing with like insurance and getting a rental and making sure I'm okay. I was literally dealing with all of that over the last hour as my reveal happened, and I haven't even had time to really like dive that far into the traits and everything yet. Gary, did you reveal anything?
No, I was gonna wait till 184 got here at the minimum.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, there's 184. What's up, Doug?
We are gonna do a live reveal.
Oh, you're gonna do one in here? Oh, and you're gonna share your screen?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, hell yeah.
You still have 4 or what?
I have 4.
Are you revealing all of them right now?
No.
That's cool. Are you gonna keep?
I don't know.
Are you keeping a couple collars?
I mean, right now the plan is to keep a couple collars. Like I never use my Bored Ape chemical from my mutant.
Still?
I used it when there was a financial incentive for me to use it.
For sure.
Yeah, when they were doing a coin drop.
Yeah,
right.
It was ape.
Right before I just came in here, I was celebrating with some people in a hound space, and they were talking about that exact same strategy about the serums and holding on for that reason.
Because basically, like a baseline collar, an unopened collar, theoretically, is absolutely more money than a floor hound. No matter what floor hound you have, a collar is worth more than a floor, no matter what.
No matter what, always, I think.
No matter what, yeah, because a floor is a floor is a floor, and a collar could not be a floor. Therefore, a collar is more. So that all rhymed for you.
Gary, I just looked. There's been 22 golds revealed so far, and the collection has 3,000. So
when I go to the torso, there's 5 different things that are gold torsos.
I'm okay. Or 184 has to see it. I'm okay if you pull it up. I'm okay showing it. It's number 4426 is my hound. Dude, I'm fired up for you, Gary. I hope you get something dope. Oh my God. I'm so excited, dude. The cool thing about this so far, the floors looked awesome in this collection. Like, I also bought a second.
Sale. Somebody put your hound up for sale. Oh no!
If I wake up 100 grand richer, I'll be okay with it. I think.
Did you call Thread Girl for that valuation?
Yeah, for that valuation, exactly. Just the only strategy.
Why would she tell you such a low price?
100 ETH.
100 ETH. That's it. No, I mean, I have no incentive to sell this right now. I'm happy to have.
It's a form. I was looking under torsos. This is a form.
Yeah, it's a form. No more. Okay, you throw this one away. You throw this one away for Daddy. Oh, for me. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, gold. Yeah. And we got what do we got? We got 3,000 of these bad boys minted, so that's about a third.
Yep.
Yeah, well, it looks really good. Yeah, we were going to go over the Jimmy stuff because nobody was here yet with the Yuga game. You guys into the Yuga game stuff?
I'm interested to know what's going on because when I sell this for 100 ETH, I'm going to have some money to put somewhere. So I'm naturally going to want to get into the Yuga stuff. By the way, real quick, Novax, very nice to meet you in person, brother. Nice to see you. Very, very nice to see you.
Hey, nice to meet you too, man. Sorry, I was muted. Yo, I saw Captain USA was available. Still might be either in premiums or something. You might want to lock that up and protect the brand.
Hilariously, there's someone named CommanderAmerica.eth who is like, apparently that's some extended version of Marvel's universe, which I don't really know about. But he comments on like all my stuff, like I'm the real captain, like all the time. And I'm just like,
Commander America.
Commander America.
That sounds like that generic brand pop to me.
Yeah, exactly. That's funny.
I was thinking more like I was picturing a generic brand cereal that comes in a bag, not in a box.
Hey, that's the value, man. Okay, and it's less wasteful.
Value. You're not paying for all that extra material. You know, the cap is like, yeah.
Gary, what's the token ID of the one you're gonna burn?
Yeah, so I mentioned it earlier, but 184 did a trade with me, and he gave me, I don't know if he did it on purpose, but he got me my matching Bored Ape Yacht Club number 3636.
Hound?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Color? Oh, wow, very cool.
My
nice 184.
My ape is 3636, right here.
But not your dog, right?
No.
Okay,
no.
But yeah, but
my dog has a knife and a merch hat, so it'll stab you. And also a merch collar. But no, I got the 3636 to match the 36368.
Yeah, you should absolutely burn that one for sure.
And so that's definitely the one I'm burning because that's the one I'm most likely to keep.
I'm fired up.
Yeah, but they are releasing the hounds, Howl, and yeah, you howl louder with that gold torso, that gold form.
Seriously, I'm not even kidding. When I actually revealed that, my first instinct was like to sink. I was like, oh, it's a yellow skin. I was like, dude, there's no way it's like a
yellow gold.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I got a yellow one. Oh my god, too awesome.
Right. So I guess what Captain America is saying that he feels himself being pulled toward the cavern. And so what this is the website. This is the pit for the Mutant Dao, a society of 10,000 sentinel hounds with serum coursing through their veins like beyond this cavern at its mouth. Caleb Lockjaw guards the way. What is known? Yeah, so they guard the gate. Former scientist, mutant cartel, long-term sickness brought on by the. Oh, that's not good. Retreating, sought to find a cure, experimenting with the DNA of mutants. Yeah, mechanicry, hounds, forces that he shouldn't. Anything good here? Their pages found scattered across the hideout. Battle. There's battling unfolding that divides the mutants, and the hounds will play a pivotal role. All right, so I guess we're going to enter the hound pit. We are going to we got over here? Connect the wallet. And boom. And there we have 4 collars for 4 dogs. Can we call them dogs?
I believe the term is hounds.
Yeah, because there's already a dog in the Bored Ape universe, right?
Yeah, they're not dogs, they're hounds.
All right, so I'm just gonna do 1, at least right now.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm gonna push the button. My MetaMask pops up.
Oh.
It's gonna cost me big time. About $4.
Gary.
I love these reveals.
Yeah, I don't know. Could you imagine if it was something cool?
Yeah, I mean, last time it was like looking for Coda.
I did.
That's what I'm telling you. Like, if it's a basic one, it's still gonna look dope. Like straight.
Wasn't a 101. All right, I didn't get the mega collar.
There are still other rares though, so we'll see.
Floor. Should I push this button?
How sick is this though?
All right, here it's coming. Here it's coming. Any minute.
Refresh your metadata. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
All right, it already has an offer, which is less than the collar.
But you wouldn't have gotten an offer without refreshing the metadata anyways, but
There it is.
oh, that's awesome.
Eyeglasses and eyeballs. It has 3D glasses and eyeballs popping out of it.
Wow.
Yo, the eye plants trait looks, oh my goodness.
It's only 1%.
That's an awesome one, Gary. Click, let's see the eye plants. Let's see what some of the other eye plants ones look like.
Yeah, eye plants and eyeglass. Well, I want to study this. So my background is the hideout. And then the face is 3D glasses.
God damn it, dude. That is freaking sick.
This is awesome.
Then the form is rabid. So this body form is rabid. So he's rabid. So don't get bit. And my mouth is gnarly. This is a big gnarly mouth. And then
I think mine is a gnarly mouth also.
I have a nose ring. That's cool. I like jewelry. And then my torso is the eye plants.
Yeah, dude. The eye plants are a good trait.
My form is rabid, and my torso is eye plants. So what were you? Your torso.
My torso is skull tunic.
Tunic. Oh, I see. So that you have the skull tunic in your torso.
Yeah. And
then your form is gold.
Yeah. I also bought just on secondary because I was so fired up about my reveal. I bought number 2430 just on secondary just because.
Right.
So I want to see the. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
These are the other 35. These are the other 35 out of 3,000. These are the other 35 torso plants.
That's a good trait there.
I like the eyes. I like these eyes.
Dude, beautiful.
Yeah, they have the clean eyes are cool.
Yo, look at the fire eyes in the next row. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, whew. Look at that one to the right over there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Those are awesome. Oh man.
Yeah. So these are the torso eye plants.
God, those are
35
great.
of right now, and then we have 83 of the 3D glasses.
Yeah, that looks like a mid tier trade at this point.
Yeah, still really cool. I mean, everyone likes 3D glasses. That was the face, torso, eye plants. So there's only 2 hounds that have both of those. Oh, that's cool. He's got the bloody face. Oh, he has a cooler nose ring too. Oh, diamond nose ring. Oh, you fancy. I have a silver nose ring at 14%.
Yeah, I guess that's a regular trait there.
He has a
This is sick, you guys. Thank you for letting me be a part of this reveal. That was amazing to see.
wow.
I've got my kids in the next room. Sound like they need a dad in there supervising right now because mom is making dinner. So we're gonna go and do our thing. But I just want to send my love to everyone. Happy New Year! Really excited to get started this year. Doing more sessions, streaming, hanging out together, guys. So anyway, I won't belabor it. I'll just say peace out, guys. See you next time.
Very cool.
Thanks for coming. And yeah, man, 2023, all of our year. And yeah, Novax, you're the man. Thank you, man. Let's do it all.
All right, guys. See ya.
See ya.
So have you looked through the collection? Like there are some diamond hounds that just look absolutely schmick. They are pristine.
And the ice ones are crazy.
What do you want me to look at? Under torso? No.
Yeah, not
under form.
Thick form.
Yeah, so we have icy and fire.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, those are something.
Crazy.
This one, look at these two fires. This fire has the normal ears that are, two different sizes. And this fire has like the horned ears. Who's got the background?
Dude, look at these ones are so insane. I can't even get over it, dude. Oh. So see, I have gold. Gold is the fourth rarest form. Okay. Yeah, the diamonds are sick.
The ice ones look more diamondy than a diamond.
Yeah, the ice ones are just unbelievable.
I like the ice ones. Oh man, dude, you're skipping to the loo. You're 2-2. Skip to the loo.
Oh, you hear that? Okay, we'll mute it a little bit.
Sorry, man, it's gonna be stuck in my head.
That's all right. My friend revealed one. Yo, Gary, check it out. Do Trippy 2, and then do Mouth as Blue Beam.
None.
Okay, then try Trippy, but not Trippy 2.
None.
Damn.
They lied to you.
All right, one sec.
It's not on the blockchain. It didn't happen.
I'll tell you what it is.
My
my IRL friend just revealed an insane one.
So let's look at the highest. I want to go to the highest last sale. Let's see what we got.
It's number 9250. My friend just revealed that one.
So real quick, highest last sale. This one already sold for 7 ETH. Oh, this has like
diamond?
Snake. This diamond one with the snake necklace.
Gorgeous.
I don't understand what's going on with that. Gold septum.
Gary, I didn't know you could sort by that, so I just learned something new right there. That's very cool.
Yeah. What's your number?
Oh, it's 9250.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's a green beam or something. The guy here, serum laser mouth. Yeah, it's a trippy one. Shark chain torso. So the torso includes the neck.
And then when I was so fired up about my gold, I ended up buying a second one on the dip, even though I bought a little bit early. But I bought one that has a trait called Sam's Toy in the mouth. And my name is Sam. So it's number 2430. And I'm just fired up to be a part of the project. I'm psyched for you to get a great one, and I'm excited for you for next reveals too.
Cool.
My name is Sam, so having the trait named Sam's Toy is just very, very cool.
Yeah. Who is Sam?
Captain Sam America.
Oh. Cool. Well, it's like a lizard.
This is a floor item in this collection. Isn't that like how great is that? Like I think that this team, this group of people, this art, I think this is just a project worth being a part of.
I mean, these are pretty rare. I mean, 2% is a low number. Sam's Toy 2%, Haunted Woods 2%, Demon Form 3%. Those are, I mean, Creative Cavity 3%. These are really low numbers.
Yeah, this whole project is in discovery right now. No one knows much about what's going on. So
this is way more rare than, I mean, this is like a lot of 2 and 3% in here.
Guys, please stop it. I'm feeling FOMO. This is really painful. I've burnt.
There's some that are like reasonably priced right now.
No, I've got I had what 2 4 I had 5. I've burned 1 and I want to burn another one, and I'm in the process of it because we're talking about it and this is tough.
Which one did you get already?
6440.
Okay, hang on. Oh, Gary, you got this? Yeah.
Oh, 3.
Gary's burning another one? Yeah, you did, Jen.
I'm just looking.
Gary's like, I'm only burning.
What's your number? 6440?
Gary, I love it. You did, Jen. That's so funny. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is you.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, that's.
Oh, those are pretty. Oh, I like how the red eyes match the red teeth.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Dude, why are these all so cool?
Dude, look at all these numbers: 2%, 2%, 2%, 1%.
Yo, 184. That's the same jack or shirt my guy has on the green skull tonic. Oh my god, dude, the red teeth. God, these are all so cool.
The Ruby Grill.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have the Ruby Grill and skull tonic on mine. So that's very cool.
It's the Ruby Grill with the demon eyes, red on red.
The ones that have like the clean teeth, like a singular color and they're massive, they're really appealing to me. I think they look amazing. The stark contrast.
Look at the detail. It's so well done. Gary, do another one. Yeah, let's go.
So I'm gonna do one right now because I can't help it, but you don't get all the fun of watching it. So I'm gonna do 9316, which was the Swatsies. Yeah, but you can't watch because it's.
That's okay. We're gonna wait because like the minute you burn it, then Gary's gonna pull it up.
I already pulled it up. It doesn't exist.
Well, it's coming. It's coming. It's gonna come. Just relax.
Everybody, get a hardware wallet.
Yes, 100%. I said if there's anything that you have learned in 2022 is get your money off exchanges. Like no one should have money on exchanges at this point. Seriously, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not even gonna look at my hound. You're gonna look at my hound. 9316.
Good shit, 184. I love it.
Yeah.
Here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get something super dope. And Gary's gonna get even bigger FOMO into doing one of his.
Oh, dang.
Oh!
Horned beast, dude. It's only 4. Only 4.
That looks cool.
Clean eyes.
Holy shit.
Good mouth, dude. This is like a mech. What's his body called? Bionic.
This is amazing.
So I'd say that's a floor one. That's a floor one, I think, but it looks cool. I dig it. I dig those horns.
Yeah.
Dude, only 40 of them have horns out of a third. If you keep these numbers up, there's only going to be less than 150 that have horns. How in your brain are you thinking this is a floor?
Because there will be such a thing as number of traits as well. So even though it might be 1 of 150, we're going to find that there are some that have 6, 7, 8, 9 traits, and they will be unique.
4. That's unbelievable, man.
Like having very few traits is just as awesome as having very many traits.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
I totally agree. Because they're just so much cleaner.
Statistically, it must be better to have really low or really high because statistically, most people are going to be in the middle.
Yeah.
Most people are going to have 4 or 5 most people are going to have like 5 or 6 traits. You know, I mean, you have everybody. You have
ready? Gary.
You guys are bad influence. I was like, so Gary, like, how many are you gonna burn? Like all of them? He's like, no, just one.
You have to have a bloody mouth. You have to have a mouth. Yeah, 4 is the minimum you could have.
Oh, these look good. This is tough.
This is a
Yeah,
bionic.
Gary, don't actually burn another if that wasn't in your plan for sure.
The art is like phenomenal. Like I always say,
technology on me.
But dude, who would not want that good boy as a pet right there? Oh my goodness, what a good dog.
I'd probably put a muzzle on it if I was taking it home, though. It's better safe than sorry, hey.
Gary, I did have a dream about 2 hounds of hell last night. Just saying.
All right, so should we do?
Just saying. I also had a dream about 4 white horses. So
4 white horses, 4.
You interpret that shit.
$4.
Yeah, they were like, yeah. Oh wow.
Gary, may I posit
totally
this? I was initially concerned about my hound because my number is 4426, and the 4s and the digits are whatever. Sorry, 184. But my double 4s worked, so maybe go with one of your 4 skis and see what happens. And 184 revealed 2 dope ones. Maybe one of your 4s has something hidden up there.
Sorry. Before we do this, we gotta talk about just a sidetrack here.
Can we do a shot?
Fours are getting a reprisal. So you've got the Death Club or something coming out now.
Club, yeah, Death Club.
What do you think, Ada? Think I should do it, Ada?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to do one more.
All right.
But just one more. You can't then it's gonna be 2 and 2. I would do the 6481.
All right. It's funny. I was also thinking about the 6481. You know why?
Why?
Because my dyslexia says it's 1846.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
184.eth. We're gonna do 1846.
184.6.
Yeah, 184.6.
All right.
All right.
D-gens.
You guys,
all right, you D-gens.
I'm going to spend another $3.50.
Oh, man.
I think instead of Jerry, we got the Gary.
I know. I blame it all on you.
It's like a bummer knowing it's not going to be bad. There's no chance of getting a bad one because they're all dope. It's just how dope is it?
But then you can get a super dope.
Super dope.
Yeah, there are some hounds that
super rare, right? You're always like, is it gonna be the super duper rare?
Gary, what do you think of the website? The website's pretty well done, right? That's a clean experience. Probably bodes well for the future of the project.
Yeah. What was this website? Yeah. No, I mean, look at. I mean, just it's great. All right.
So I'll go. Hold on, before you do that, go back to the link of Mutant Cartel Hounds. It actually loads.
Oh. Wow.
Holy shit!
Dang.
Got a skeleton.
See, I have no idea even what's rare or not. It looks so cool. I just assume they're all rare.
So it has an Illuminati hat. It has some stoner-looking eyes. It has Sam's toy. I know Sam's toy looks like. It has a golden septum. Yeah, so the torso is called bionic, and the form is a skeleton body. So bionic skeleton body. It's kind of weird. No muscles, huh? Skeleton body, bionic. So this bionic, so it's got the bionic. Then it's got Sam's toy. It's got a gold bull ring, which is pretty common. It's got a orange cartel hat. So it's like a merch hat. Does that count as merch?
Yeah, I think that's their brand.
Mm-hmm.
The symbol.
I mean, Mutant Cartel is their,
the symbol on the hat is their symbol. Yeah.
Okay, so I got a merch hat. Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah, that's their symbol, I think.
Yeah, there you go.
Fuck, man, God, these are so cool. I'm buying another one.
So this yeah, these bionics already have a 1.9 floor. Only 37 of those. Yeah, it's like 2 extra hands. So it's like now they have four paws and a hand. 2 hands.
These are like even there's what are they called? They're like black ones with just the muscle. Midnight forms seem to be just the cleanest, and even they look amazing. There's nothing on them, but they look so good because of the detail in it. It's everything here in these collections is cool. I mean that's with the bionic, but just the midnight is common.
Oh
But
my
I
god.
love them. I love the look of them.
Look at the clean eyes. Yeah.
Those are super awesome.
Oh, they're clean.
I love, like, that's what I mean. Like, I love the super, super clean ones.
I like the one with the clean eyes and the clean body. Yeah, that's cool. Or the clean eyes with the cool heads. Look at this guy, this dragon looking head. Oh man, I just want to mint them all.
And so the question is going to be whether these backgrounds signify some sort of separation, whether it's clans or whatever you're going to call it. So it's nice to have a decent mix.
So the collars are holding 1.8. I think they're down a little bit, right?
That's back up. They went down to like 1.45, I think, at their lowest a little bit ago. So that's actually a nice little bounce.
But volume has completely sort of dropped on them, and so has the Weth collection offers.
On the collars or the hounds?
The collars.
Collars. Good job. You guys ready to watch this? Layla, want to see Daddy's new doggy? You like? Ooh, what do you think of the doggy?
I don't like it.
Buy another one.
You don't like it? Okay. What about this one? Do you like that one, or do you like this one?
It's scared.
You're scared?
It
Oh no!
scared me.
It scare you? Okay, I'm sorry. I'll show you something else. All right. Rated R collection. Rated R collection, everybody.
So here's the question. What are the collars that are the special collars? What are they called again?
Mega collars.
Yeah. Have we had any mega collars revealed?
Where would they be?
Yeah, good question. So let's go collar. So there were 25 collars. So I'm just going to go back to that. Let's go type mega. Still 25. No, none of the megas have. They know the game.
Yeah.
All 25 unrevealed.
I mean, they're still here. I mean, this actually might be wrong because it also says there's 9,000 collars, and we know that's not true.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So what would you rather buy? The cheapest trippy for the cheapest trippy collar for 105, or the cheapest mega collar, or mine for 100?
Oh, mega collar.
Oh, what?
Sorry, man.
Well, congrats everyone on their dope collars, or on their dope hounds. My goodness, these are so great.
Let's see. Form, goal. So what's a dragon look like?
Look at ritual robe in torso. Ritual robe. That is cool.
I gotta go put my little lady down. Gary and 184. I'm psyched for both you guys, man. You guys got some great hounds. This is gonna be a fun project. I'm excited to be with some ENS people involved for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we got to make sure the hounds have their ENS.
They tomorrow too.
Yeah. Very cool, man. Thanks for showing up. Talk to you later.
See you guys.
See.
That's great.
All right. Well, that was fun. There he is.
Wow.
Yeah. I shouldn't burn anymore, right?
No.
Should I wait?
Yes, you should sit on it for a little longer.
Should I wait until tomorrow's show?
I mean, yeah, sure. You gotta save some excitement.
Yeah.
I think there'll be opportunities to get more collars as well. I mean, I think a little bit of the hype will change, and die down, and we'll see an opportunity to get more collars as well. So
yeah, I agree. And I also think, I mean, they're setting it up really, really, really well for gamification. And I think that we have seen it this with the with the Yuga Labs and the Bored Apes. And I think that, eventually, as you start building out the metaverse, you need to start thinking about the ways to bring more people in. And so, and Yuga Labs has definitely done it, because it's like they've done it with mutants, and then they've done it with dogs, and then they've done it with partnerships with other with other projects, like, the Punks and the World of Women, I think, and Meebits, right? And I think that we, now we have this whole like trial of Jimmy happening in a mint that nobody really knows what are you going to be minting, right? It's crazy. We like touched on it on the beginning, but I think that the gamification of it and creating the whole universe and kind of revealing it slowly, that's what I love about these projects. Like, I think that's where we are, like, at that point where it becomes like really, really, really exciting. And so, this one, like I always say, like, we never know where the project is going to go, especially that early. And we've learned, like, often there might be like a lot of buzz on the very beginning, and then it dies down because you have to kind of keep the story going. But if you set it up well from the very beginning, and I think that's what they've done really, really well, they've set it up where they can take the story in so many different ways. Like, I think it was you that said, right, they can have like different clans, and I mean, they can just take the story in so many different ways because the art is so vibrant and there's so many different traits, and it's not from the creative standpoint, it's not easy to pull off a project like that. To have it so complex and so seamless to where every single thing you see, you're like, that's amazing. Like, the floor hound is like amazing piece of art. Like, I think that's what makes it really, really exciting, even though, like, I always kind of make distinction because I think eventually it's going to be much, much clearer where we're going to see, NFTs that are focused specifically for collectors, and we're going to see like one editions. And then we're going to have the PFP projects, which are oftentimes they're going to have some kind of utility or community or the whole gamification process sort of piece. So I think we're going to see the split. It's always so amazing when we get like a project like this that is it's just like so incredible. Like, artistically, it's just so amazing. And I mean, I tell the story all the time. When I first saw the apes, I'm like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. And I still prefer mutants over apes. Like, it's just, I just love mutants because it just, it's a level up of complexity. But I said the same thing about V-Friends. Like, I was going to follow Gary V, period. But I thought that the V-Friends version 1 were like, like, I was not excited about the art, but then he built it out. And so it was amazing to kind of see that process from version 1 to version 2 to kind of making stuffies and creating merch and then creating stories around it. Like, now we're starting to see the universe kind of come into being. And so it's cool.
You guys know, Pio, who does the morning show on one of the Twitter Spaces, 184. You know who that is? It's got like 1,000 people every day. So he's fudding. He's saying Mutant Hounds the 0.3 floor within 90 days. And he even like put a remind me of this in 90 days. So interesting.
So, unless there's something they know that I don't, my only view is,
I think he doesn't.
Yeah, that's one thing. What a thing to say. What a thing to say to come out when people are celebrating the new PFPs that they have, the new NFTs that they have, the things that they're happy about. Now, whether or not there's a bunch of people here that are just trying to make a ton of money, let's not swear. What a thing to come out, like, just to say your stuff sucks or your community sucks, because that's ultimately what it is. It's making a declaration like that. So I don't know this person. they may be held in high regard. Having 1,000 fans doesn't say much. I don't know the quality of those fans. Maybe they're all fudding things, but I don't know. That's a bit of a dick move, in my opinion. You could just say, I don't see the fuss, but that's a dick move.
He wants to buy them all at 0.3. That's how that goes. Yeah, man. Well, FUD comes, FUD goes. I mean, it doesn't matter for me because I just like buy and hold for the most part. So it's like we'll see what happens, and like, we know that that these are also memberships, right? So like I was saying in the weeks previous when we were talking about this, and some of the last times we were talking about this, Bored Apes are going to have Ape Fest. Ape Fest is going to be disconnected from NFT NYC, right? And when Ape Fest comes around, you can't get into Ape Fest unless you have an ape or a mutant. And outside of Ape Fest, the coolest party is going to be the Mutant Hounds. And if you go to Ape Fest and you want to go to the Mutant Hounds party, if this is going to work how I think it's going to work, you're going to need to have a Mutant Hound NFT. So we have 30,000 tickets to Ape Fest, only 10,000 tickets to the Mutant Hounds party. And it's one big happy ecosystem. I mean, can you imagine being the biggest Mickey Mouse fan in the world and then not, what's something big in Mickey Mouse is not Mickey Mouse and not having like a Pluto? I'm not sure. I should have gone with the Mickey Mouse analogy. Anyway,
Disney, really?
Switching topics a little bit because we're gonna be wrapping up the show here soon. Yeah, apes, stretch your eyeballs, warm up your scroll muscles. There's a lot of new information about next week. In 1 week, they're going to be starting the preamble to the mint, not the mint, but the short version, Monkey Butthole, Sewer Pass, January 17th. That's 1 week. In 1 week, we're going to have a skill-based mint on January 18th for a new power source. And there's more information coming along the way. January 18th, 1 week from now, there's gonna be a game called I've been reading this whole time as Donkey Dash, but apparently it says Dookie Dash. It does not say Donkey Dash. Yeah, my dyslexia has been Donkey Dash, but I'm mistaken. So the Dookie Dash is going to be a skill-based minting experience to the BAYC sewer. To get in, you're going to need a sewer pass. And to get a sewer pass, you're going to need to have either a Bored Ape, a Mutant Ape, or a combination, or a Bored Ape, Mutant Ape with a dog. So there's 4 tiers: Bored Ape with a dog, Mutant Ape with a dog. I'm sorry, there's going to be Bored Ape with a dog, Bored Ape without a dog, Mutant Ape with a dog, Mutant Ape without a dog. And if you have one of those combos, you're going to get a sewer pass. So there's 4 different types of sewer passes. That's going to be an NFT. Once you have that sewer pass NFT, you're going to be able to play the game. Once you have that sewer pass NFT, if you don't want to play the game, you're going to be able to sell that sewer pass. If you buy a sewer pass or if someone gives you a sewer pass, you don't need a Bored Ape. All you need is a sewer pass. So if you don't have a Bored Ape and you want to get in on the action, you can go purchase a sewer pass on a secondary market. When you purchase that sewer pass, you're going to be able to play this game. And so the sewer pass claim and the skill-based Dookie Dash, they're both going to close on the same day, which is February 8th. The exact time is going to come later. Once we have the sewer pass, you're going to be able to play the Dash game as many times as you want. But in order to, use the sewer pass to mint this new power source NFT, you're going to have to play the game at least once. All you got to do is get a score above 0, which means that you played the game at least once. So February 15th, which they changed the date, but February 15th, the validated sewer passes are going to be eligible to transform into a mysterious new power source. And so they say here, not a typo, the reveal date was previously February 8th, but they pushed it a week. So they have time to validate the sewer passes first to make sure that no one, cheated. And so Gary, not me, will be watching you in a sewer. And sometimes I always feel like somebody's watching me. It's Gary the Prophet. And the sewer pass holders are going to be able to compete. So when you play this game, you're going to be able to compete for the highest score. You got to get at least more than 0. If you have more than 0, you're going to get something. But whoever has the highest score is going to get something better. And they're going to get a better power source and something that just gets barely above 0.
And you can play as many times as you want, right? To get the
many
highest score.
times to get a high score. Yeah. There's a lot of more information inside the FAQ. But yeah, I mean, but then everyone that plays, they're going to get this power source. There's going to be a summoning ritual. They don't know the name of the power source. The purpose seems to be to evolve your possible dogs and to prepare for battle. Your score is going to be based on, playing the game, what you collect in the game, what you destroy in the game, and how long you survive the game. And then, when you play the game and you get some sort of score, you're then going to be eligible to transform into the ultimate, whatever they're called. And whenever you reveal, whatever you reveal, keep it close. They're meant to evolve through 2023, so keep an eye out. You'll probably have questions about the sewer pass, getting these summoning things, or how the game works. They have a lot of information in the FAQ, like I talked about earlier. Recommend starting out on the website, which we'll check out. And then from there, you can jump into the FAQs. And then the Dookie Dash game, cross-reference links. Yeah. And on the website, you had the trial, which was the video about how this all started with the portal being opened. And then you have more details about the game last week. And then today, there's the prepare to claim your sewer pass, right? So real quick, just going over this, get ready for the Dookie Dash. So there's a big portal, mysterious, stuck in his butthole. It's still there, sure is. Claim your pass. There's 4 tiers, like I said. Then you get in the sewer. Once you got the pass, you can go play the game. And you can play from January 8th to January 18th to February 8th. So that's 1, 2, 3 weeks, 3 whole weeks. You're going to be able to play this game as many times as you want. And then you're going to be rewarded based on the higher score you get, the better something you're going to get. And so when the sewer closes on February 8th, the leaderboard freezes, the scores are going to be validated, and then eligible sewer passes, they're going to prepare for the summoning, and the highest score gets the key. So that sounds like one person. It doesn't sound like more than one person. So here they have an image of some sort of ritualistic summoning circle.
That would be crazy if it was only one person that gets the key. But
everybody that has the pass and gets above 0, they're going to be able to.
You get something, right? But if only one person got the key, that would be crazy.
That's the way it's worded. That's the way the summoning.
Yeah, I know.
Score the highest score. It doesn't say the highest scores. It's not plural. It's singular. So so here's the summoning circle. I don't know how the hell a fox jumped into the story. So now all of a sudden we have foxes. We went from having apes and monkeys, and now there's foxes. All right.
There was dragons somewhere along the way.
Maybe. So Gary's been studying the box, comparing the notes, forgotten archives, thinks the conditions are right to perform a summoning ritual that will bring an incredible power source from another dimension into our world. Yeah, if you've been watching Skinwalker Ranch, this is hitting too close to home.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to need to jump off. I've got to rush off. Sorry.
Very cool. 184, thanks for coming out. And
good to be here.
We'll talk to you soon.
Catch you later. Bye.
Yep.
Bye.
So the most interesting thing about this whole page, right, is that you have the mint pass 1 through 4, the tiers. Mm-hmm. And then it goes to the Dookie Key game with the interactive skill-based mint. And then there's a mini game set 1 where you evolve. And then there's a separation of paths. So after the evolve 2, which is the mini game set 1, you have the option of the mini game set 2, or you can combine your whatever with your dog. How crazy is that?
So like they'll actually evolve the dogs.
It might actually, well, not only does it evolve itself, it might evolve itself further or evolve further with a dog.
That's really cool. Yeah, I mean, I love the whole gamification aspect, and I think that we're in this territory where we can just play, which is like fantastic. And I'm not a big gamer, but I'm looking forward to this. You know, I think from the technical standpoint, or from a company, from an operational standpoint, this is genius, because it, on all platforms across the board, it shows high engagement, right? So if you want to prove your concept that you can get a certain amount of people engaged in a game to get either, funding or prove your concept or whatever, right? You're going to have tremendous amount of traffic. I mean, it's just, it's amazing, like that, right? So you show like, hey, there's this whole community that supports this. So whatever we're going to do, they're going to come to wherever we're going. And then, I mean, from just a simple like marketing standpoint, SEO engagement across all the platform, we get these huge engagement spikes, which, really, really help if you are building your company. I mean, these are like ridiculous things to think about, but from a standpoint of if you have a company, right, you still have to prove those pieces. You still have to prove the concept, you still have to prove the community that you have, you still have to prove users, you still have to prove clicks, you still have to prove visits, all of those pieces. And so it really is kind of ingenious, right? Because it hits all of that, and then it engages the entire community, and it gets people excited and talking about it, which, for me, like, I love that. That's great.
It is really, really cool, and you're exactly right. It encourages engagement, improves engagement. It's not just people clicking buttons and collecting NFTs. Even though you can do that, you just got to play the game once. You have to do some work. You have to do some effort. If you want the big bucks, you got to really thrive to succeed. And yeah, you just hit all the nails on the head, right? It's like this is leading into what the other side, where it's like
100%.
Active gaming and
100%.
searching and hunting for cool stuff.
Yeah.
So every sewer pass is tiered. There's 4 tiers. The skill matters for people to get better. Numbers on the board. The best of the best scores get the best of what Gary summons. If there's a points tie, that honor will go to the player who got the highest score first, determined by when they first started. Go on a power trip. Oh yeah, this was a little key piece of information. You'll be able to buy a power-up pack, a trio of boosters that last for 10 minutes from purchase for 2 ape. Power-up packs are totally optional. So yeah, so if you pay 2 ape, you get 3 10-minute power-ups. So that's going to help a lot of people play the game. And then, then there's a really extensive FAQ for people to get into.
Awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. So it's cool. So there's a lot there. There's a lot going on with the mutants, a lot going on with Yuga. Yuga, we saw that roadmap. We're going to have a week of talking about this, 3 weeks of playing the game, a week of validation. We're going to go into minting. And then there's going to be 2 evolution cycles in 2023, right? So they're going to be keeping up the engagement, keeping up the story.
Yeah.
And it's really fun. It's really exciting, and it's cool to be part of this and to be able to talk about it.
Yeah, and then we talked about potentially, I think you said, potentially fall. We don't have the date yet for the next Ape Fest, but we do know it's going to be uncoupled from NFT NYC this year, which I think is a really, really good move. I think that it was a really, really good platform for the last 2 NFT NYCs to have it together, to have it in the same time, to kind of gauge the engagement. And I think we have seen it grow, because the first year it was one event, right? The second, like last year, it was like a consecutive 3-day event. And so I think it really makes sense for them to be at the point right now where they can uncouple it into more something like VCon, right? Where they can still have the parties, they can still have the community, but then they can introduce a little bit more of the community, the educational aspect of, or just people, hanging out together. But I think to bring in more sponsors, to have more visibility, it only makes sense to turn it into its own 1-day or 2-day event that's only focused Ape Fest. And I think that it's very possible that in the future, the way it's being set up is we are going to see a lot of events like the Mutant Hounds, a lot of the projects that are connected to Yuga Labs also kind of present or sponsor or be a part of those conferences. And so it's great because they're starting to build their own ecosystem, something that Gary Vee has done sort of from the very, very, very beginning. It's like you want to build your own ecosystem and you want to pull as many people as possible into your ecosystem, because that gives you more power. And as we have seen in NFT space, I mean, Yuga Labs, it's really Yuga Labs and VeeFriends that have kind of emerged as two leading projects. We do have a lot of, I think, NFT projects that are still going really, really strong, but they don't have that kind of I don't want to say that kind of community, because there definitely is the community that supports them, but they don't have a maybe that kind of a momentum yet, and we might definitely see it. I think Cool Cats might be the next one. I don't know. I'm just making a guess. I wasn't a big fan of Cool Cats, and then I went to NFT NYC and I went to their Cooltopia experience, and I thought it was fantastic. Like, I thought their ability to really create their own gamified world and the way they had set it up, I think that they might be the next in line to kind of, and I know the community is very, very strong. They're one of the projects that are definitely on my 2023 list. I have watched them for a long time. They have been going strong. They're going strong through this time. So, I think that they're definitely going to emerge on top. But, it's exciting. It's very exciting to see these projects kind of become like their own sort of, universes and masterminds. And I think that's what we're going to see, sort of more and more and more of these projects kind of building these whole metaverse ecosystems. And, I'm not like usually great at predictions, but I think that as we go further and further into the future, I think that we are going to see the sort of the bridging between the different projects and metaverses, especially between the ones that come up on top. And that's where we're going to see some super, super exciting partnerships.
Yeah, creativity plus execution all day long.
100%.
So well, I mean, this was fun. We went over the Ginny game. All that coming down the pipeline. Puns not intended, I suppose. And we revealed a couple Mutant Hounds. Again, a lot of fun. These two
Very
bad
cool ones
here. That was fun. We'll see where that goes, and figure out if we're gonna reveal those last two, and then which one we're gonna send over to you. Probably want to get one in your wallet. Since you let me mint one anyways, so cool. So I don't know. That's all I got for today.
Yeah, very cool. And as always, please connect with us. Unfolded Life for me on Twitter, Gary Palmer Jr. for my Soulbound token over here. Please follow us. Please help us build the platform. We have been here for quite a while, really educating and talking and building community. And I always say it's through these conversations that we can all come together and grow and have fun and drink whiskey. Although my glass is kind of empty at this point, but we've had some whiskey because it is Whiskey Wednesday. If you have any awesome ideas you want to share with us, please share them in the comments. Please share them in DMs. It's really important that we are in this together.
Yeah, because we are in this together. So, yeah, Sylvan token. We love that. Cool. Yeah. So with that being said, yeah, thanks for showing up, everyone. Yeah, until next time, we'll figure out how we're going to how we'll be doing these shows or reworking how things are done in 2023. We have a lot going on, and we're super excited to be sharing that with you and to be doing it with you. So until next time, I'm Gary Palmer Jr.eth. You're you, and together we are minting coins.